Howdy toddy everybody, this is Tommy with Colonel Reb Scale Models coming at you with my video entry to the Panzermeister36 Fall of the Reich group build. I was considering doing the group build or not doing the group build just because I got so much on the plate, but I decided to join because, you know, it's another one of our young builders in the community doing a group build, which I think is great. Anything we can do to encourage the young guys and girls out there to get into modeling and support the hobby. So I was looking through my stash of German planes, Soviet planes, tanks, those items, and I was trying to find something a little different because I know obviously there's going to be people that are going to be doing those type of kits, and I wanted to try to do something a little different. So I came across this Encore Soviet submarine fleet kit that actually has 3 different 1/400 scale submarines in it. They are all built pre-war, but a couple actually served during the war and then actually after the war. So as I did some research, reading both from the box and also on the internet, this Type L, which was commissioned in 1933, actually did serve during World War II and right up until the end of the war, and I think a little after that. It's kind of famous because it's one of the more successful of the Soviet subs during the war, and one of the things that it was actually most famous for was a sinking of a German refugee transport ship in the Baltic just a couple of weeks actually before Germany surrendered. And at that time, and even today, it's considered one of the greatest maritime losses because there were anywhere from 6,000 to 7,000 people that perished once it was torpedoed by the L3. So this is an L class, but this one is actually, that's in the kit of the 3, is actually the L3. And it was captained by 3rd rank officer Vladimir, was it Konovalov? And like I said, it was one of the most successful of the Soviet submarines during the war. And after it was decommissioned in 1971, it was it was scrapped except the conning tower. So the conning tower for the ship, for the submarine, is actually now a monument in Victory Park in Moscow. So people can actually go and take a visit. I'm going to put the link to I think it's a Wikipedia site that has a photo of the actual conning tower that's at the monument, that's now a monument. So I'd sent a PM to Panzermeister36 just letting him know what I was thinking about doing for the build, and so once he gave me the okay to do it, then I decided to do the video. So this is it's going to be a quick build. Like I told him, I wanted to do something to support the group build, but not something that was going to take me several months obviously to build, just because of the amount of things that I'm already involved in. But again, I did want to support his group build because he is a young modeler and he does some really good work, actually, probably better than I am for sure. But I wanted to support, do these group builds for any of these young builders that are holding them, just to give them the support that, to show everybody that we support them, that we want them to obviously continue in the hobby, sharing the joy and the love for the hobby that we have. So this is actually the kit itself. It's just one little sprue. As you can see, this is the actual boat here and here, and then just a few of the little items here. So it shouldn't take me very long to put this one together. I mean, it's got less than 20 parts. And then these are the these are actually the other 2 that are in it. So there's actually 3 little submarines in this kit, and you can pick up this kit. I picked it up many years ago, but you can pick up this kit on eBay for $10, $12, $15, depending on what you can get for shipping. And then this is the actual, this is the instruction manual. So as you can see, it's just a couple of pages. I'm not really sure when the kit was made. I couldn't find out any information on it other than the fact that it was molded in Russia, but it was packaged here in the United States. So I think I got this around 2001, so it's at least that old, if probably not a few years older than that. So I would probably say maybe 15 to 20 years at the most. But it's very simple. Shouldn't take me long just to get it all glued up and then spray it with some of the craft acrylics and get her done. So anyway, so this is what I'm going to be doing for the Follow the Reich group build, which I think is a great group build. I think the stipulations are that it would be a kit that was involved in the war toward the end of 44 all the way up until the last days of the war in Europe in 45. So I'm glad to be part of the group build and been watching the videos already of some of the people that are putting some on. So it's good to see. So, you know, just wanted to get as many people involved to support these young modelers out there that are doing great work, you know, getting involved, doing group builds and joining group builds themselves. So if you can, if you got time, if you got a kit that you can do to get involved in the group build, I certainly hope you do so. Anyway, so I'm going to sign off and head off to bed. So anyway, so I hope everybody has a great weekend. For all those here in the States, remember it's Mother's Day on Sunday, and so wishing everybody a good night. So hotty toddy, and God bless.